Welcome to HDTV. You're now rocking with your boy Kwame. If you can't deal with the heat, better stay out the kitchen. Stay out the kitchen. Can't deal with the heat, better stay out the kitchen. Better stay out the kitchen. Can't deal with the heat, better stay out the kitchen. Stay out the kitchen. Can't deal with the heat, better stay out the kitchen. Stay out the kitchen. Stay out the kitchen. Too hot. Stay out the kitchen. It's too hot. Stay out the kitchen. Man, Charlemagne, what's going on, man? You started this. You see, this is the thing. You guys do not understand. I have family members of quiet people. Quiet men, quiet women. And they are the ones you do not uck with. Because they will not stop until you are destroyed. They don't play. They will tear you apart and then go on with their day. Y'all done got this man talking. Y'all done got this man riled up. And it's all your fault. This is what Kwame has been proving. That this is poor journalism. Journalism is dead. This guy told you a story that I would have been on right then and there when he said it. That Michael Jordan never wanted him. He wanted to trade for Elton Brand. What? I'd have went back, got all my connects, tried to get that story done. I would have put that story out tomorrow. But no. You all focused on Kwame Brown. He's a buzz. You guys tried to paint a narrative, and he's been debunking your narrative. He done destroyed all the shows. And then Chris Broussard. I thought your punk ass was a pastor. You a pastor condoning pull up. Condoning y'all could fight it out. I thought you was a pastor. I thought pastors don't enable violence. Because my father was a pastor, so I know all about being a pastor. And you ain't no pastor, you a hypocrite. You a phony. I knew you weren't a pastor. Then Rob Parker with his lame ass. Well, I'm supposed to be ugly. I'm supposed to be ugly compared to you. You know what? He sounds like my ex-wife. I'm like, if you don't shut your lame ass up, you old man. Gonna talk about careers and everything. Gonna talk about Kobe. I can't get that game set. You guys didn't have no problem until Charles Barkley coon ass said something about that. If Charles Barkley would have never said something about him quitting, y'all would have ran with it. Y'all ran with it because Charles Barkley said it, and all y'all were like, okay, so we're gonna go in because Charles saw what we saw. Knowing that this dude did not quit, knowing that he did what Phil asked him to do, was move the ball and pass it. And guys was missing shots left and right. And he proved a point to Phil Jackson to stop always going at his rule and always challenging him. See, that's what messed them up a lot of times during that time, because Phil Jackson doesn't know. Phil Jackson thing is, he feels he's the Zen master. He feels he knows everything. He felt like he could do anything or do it to whoever he wanted. Shit, Phil Jackson, he like, man, I done won 9 rings up to that point. And his head got big, and he didn't realize that it's because of his stars that he was winning. But you guys roll with the narrative because one guy says something. Charles Barkley always been a jump off the bridge guy to say something. He said that to Kobe, and Kobe had to check him. And this is what happened with him and Michael Jordan. He just went out blatantly diss Michael Jordan, and then Michael was like, dog, you have my number. Why you ain't call me to tell me you were finna say this? You know, but that's Charles. Charles do whatever Charles wants to do. And this is what's going on with the media now. Kwame Brown, they're trying to say that he's crazy, he's violent, he's this and that, when this kid doesn't have a record. I'm calling him kid, he's 3 years older than me. This man here doesn't have a record. He hasn't killed anybody, he hasn't hurt anybody, but yet because he's black, oh, we gotta go with the violent card. And then we gotta make him look like he crazy. Then they sent their little punk Matt Barnes out there to try to bring him out there to do a show, because what they were gonna do, they were gonna set him up. Why would he come do the show now? He's bigger than your show. He's bigger than all you shows. He's the guy now. You guys can try to debunk him. Y'all can try to do all this. He's going to keep flaming you. And then Charlemagne did a cease and desist order today because he was getting annihilated. Because he's a punk. He throws stones and hides his hands. He's always been a punk. Birdman already showed you this guy's a coward. He got spooked when Birdman came in there after he was talking all that cash money. Get it? Cash money? Hey, Rob. Oh, sorry ass. You a sorry ass excuse for a writer. What happened to you, man? You used to be a great writer. Now you're just going along with the gossip. And that's all you all are doing. And Kwame has called y'all out. Y'all talk, and he made a great point today. Y'all talking about his language, but you got a song on the radio talk about throw baby, I'm trying to give him to you. You letting that song play all on the radio for young kids to hear. Come on, man, stop it. Stop the hypocrisy, people. This is American. I told y'all, American is the land of the slave. Is the land of the slave and the home of the thief. This is the home of the thief. Where these white people done stole everything, and now they're trying to act all brand new and trying to throw Kwame under the ground where nobody can see him no more. They're cutting off his live streams, cutting off everything because he's telling you the truth. Kwame Brown is a guy who has been victimized and has been bullied and destroyed. They're talking about an era of don't bully. They've been bullying Kwame for how many years? About 20-some years? They've been bullying that man. And then you guys are all going to get on Kobe Bryant on how he treated Jeremy Lin and Smush Parker. Look what he did to Jeremy Lin or Smush Parker. And Michael Jordan been being an asshole since he got in the league. A snitch, an a-hole. But yet, y'all glorify him. LeBrownie's a guy who quits on his team, who's a hypocrite, who one day is feeling this way, then the next day he changes his colors. And now he done made a built-in excuse. Oh, I don't know how long my ankle's gonna make it. And they're trying to give credit to Rich Paul and Dow and Maverick in putting out these things here, because that's all he does. He puts an excuse out there. Then his dumbass fans like Germ and Rick Turner and Simo and Christopher Moore gonna come in, and that dumbass Christopher Burton, they're basically gonna be like, man, shoot, man, you seen it. You seen it, man. You know, his ankle messed up. When he was cleared 3 weeks ago, they said he was good to go. Chris Haynes reported like a week ago that the man looked good in practice. And he was good to go. And Shannon got mad because he reported it. Shannon didn't put it on the A block because he knows most of the people watch the A block. And he wanted to put it on the B block of the whole show. But when he got called out on the B block, it was like, oh man, because he was going to try to save it for the next day. But Chris Haynes put it out there and beat him to the punch, and he was mad because Chris Haynes wasn't supposed to say it. You see, Chris Haynes ain't been on there recently. He might have. I probably just ain't seen it because I don't watch that show. I just see the YouTube versions of it cut down. But Kwame is showing you the journalist is bad. The journalism is terrible this day and age. They don't care about you. They don't care about news. There's nothing. They just want to talk about gossip. They're covering Deshaun Watson and a bunch of allegations that are falsified, in my opinion. But yet, the white boy Chad Wheeler, offensive lineman from the Seahawks, almost beat his black girlfriend to death. Black girlfriend to death, and nobody's reporting on it. They're not talking about it. You see what I'm talking about? This is the world we live in. And everybody's laughing at what Kwame's saying. He's telling the truth. It ain't about laughter. I was listening like, man, that's the truth. Some of the stuff was funny, but still, he being honest. He was flaming the Breakfast Club. They was like, Charlamagne sent him a cease and desist. That ain't mean nothing. He still went in on you. This is a guy who cannot be controlled. He don't want fame. He already told you this. I don't want fame. But now that y'all giving me some of it, I'm going to use it to push the right agenda. Opening up centers for underprivileged families, kids. Teaching them how to get to the next level like all these other guys got in here. Open up programs for them to go to school, after school programs. See, these are the things they don't want to talk about. All these dudes want to do is be rappers and put money to their ear talking about, I got money, you see, and that ain't money, dude. That's going to be blown in a day, and then you're going to be broke again. Because everything is credit. If they gave you that money up front, you owe all that money they gave you up front back. But you guys still stupid. And this is the way it is. People want to try to discredit him by saying he's cursing too much. No, he's being right. He's being right, and he's telling everybody what the truth is. And to me, that is a big problem. That is a big problem with our news outlets and everything today, is all of them are stupid and all of them are stuck. So I'm sick of it. Trying to make this guy look bad, and he telling the truth. You guys still ain't go and talk about his journalism and what he put out there. Y'all not even being real journalists. It's a damn shame, man, when journalism died. So, you know it is what it is. But I'm not going to keep you guys too long. I just had a gripe. I'm pissed off at how they went at it. But yo, Charlamagne, don't ever step in the kitchen, man. It's too hot for you, bruh. It's too hot. There's real chefs in here that cook all day. You ain't ready for that. That boy annihilated you. Talking about cease and desist. For what? He can just switch up his words and still attack you. Duh. Idiot. But I support Kwame. Everybody please subscribe to Kwame Brown's The Bus Life channel. And make sure you guys look at it, man. It's on point. Thank you all for listening, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. And if you like what you hear, you can donate to the page by Cash Apping me at the word welcome, the number 2, and an HDII TV. Thank you all for listening. We are out. Deezy!